And welcome back to this week's episode of the Aesala campaign. I am getting... Oh, there, Sean is back. Welcome to this week's episode of the Aesala campaign. Last we had left off, I did some horrible things.
Yes.
A little bit.
I don't feel bad at all. To say
You
I do
shouldn't.
would be lying. And I would never lie to you guys. Never.
You just contradicted yourself. That is a lie. Ow.
When? When have I ever lied to you guys in campaign?
We don't know.
Exactly.
Do you know what? That's valid. I can't even deny that one. I don't think I have. Let me state it that way. Because I legit don't know. But that's because, brain go burr.
As it usually does.
Yeah, my brain not function. Sean, Sean, I will message you after session. Just so you know. I did read it, but just so you know. Last we had left off, you guys were searching the coastline underwater for the body of the roach. After Zeldan had tipped you off that he had found the body. You then found the mutilated corpse of the octopi.
That face.
And by mutilated corpse, I mean a couple of the tentacles. The head seems to be missing. Not at all. Like something's going to happen with that. Do session chat.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. But I believe Carr and Treek were still down below, if I'm correct.
I believe so.
We were heading
Yes,
towards.
they were. Yeah.
Heading towards the man.
Yep. So, as you guys go a little deeper and the light starts to show, you see hanging down. Well, hanging up, technically, because it's trying to float upwards. A body. And as you get closer, you see another. And another. And just as far back as you guys can see, which isn't very far. It's pretty dark down here. Just bodies chained to the bottom of the floor. Under the ocean.
Kind of look at Carr. This isn't part of your culture, is it? D&D Beyond, you can fuck off and let me get my character. Oh, it's new to you. Oh, Tia.
Rem said this is new to me.
So do you know what the roach looked like before he got all creepy?
Yay! Text to speak is working again this week. Yay!
For now.
Don't jinx it.
I know,
I will always jinx it.
Not you.
because Wisp stresses me. I
Yeah.
swear it's his favorite thing.
Oh yeah. It's the only way I live in this world.
Up top, you guys are kind of looking down.
Rem said nope, but we can just destroy them all slowly.
Is that the right thing to do, Carr?
This should be fun.
No.
That looks fun. You guys above.
They were.
Rem said alternatively I can try animating them because his corpse won't awaken.
Everyone else is dead upstairs.
Everyone upstairs, you are looking down. Unless, is there anything anyone is doing up there that isn't watching the water line?
That is a lot of bodies to reanimate, Car.
About how long have they been down there?
At this point, probably about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. Just curious. I think around like 10 minutes, Toady would start like trying to draw things in the dirt because he's getting pretty bored of looking at water. But yeah.
Hey, Tony. I need you to... 1 second.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you harass the dirt.
Yeah.
Give me an
Dirt
arcana-
bites back.
No, do you know, give me a history check.
You got some bad history with this dirt, Tommy.
Not natural 20.
Okay. As you're kind of drawing into it, some of the symbols you're drawing for a brief moment click into your head. Deep memories from your prior occupation is how I'm going to put it.
Okay.
That's life.
Anyone else is doing while they're up there?
I'm just keeping a close eye on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fly 50 feet away and surge.
50 feet inland or out to sea?
Out to sea. Screw
Okay.
it.
Fireworks time?
Cool. So, Car and Freak.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific way you want to do this?
I'm waiting for him to answer my question first, but there could be if he answers the question.
So that has no target, but okay.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh no! What did you do?
I cast magic missile at 5th level.
Nice. Can it target you?
Oh
Can
no.
magic missile target yourself? I need to look this up.
Okay, I have that prepared.
It
Ow.
seems as akin to a phylactery, so maybe.
Oh, that's sweet.
Is it one target creature or object within range?
I'd consider it then.
What's the range on magic missile?
Yes.
I think it's 60 feet.
Oh, you're all in range then.
Is it at random?
No, so
No?
each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. So you have to be able to see them. You can't see yourself, therefore you can't target yourself with the spell.
Let's just say they're fireworks.
Roger.
Brian,
Shriek, you cast Detect
Yeah.
Magic.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? This is gonna be fun.
And as you do, what's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet? 30 feet in front of you, every chain lights up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, gross. Any bodies light up?
3.
God,
As
there
you
are.
cast this,
Uh-oh. God.
those 3 bodies that ping, their eyes light up.
God. God.
I need wisdom saving throws from both of you.
God. And
We all float down here.
Oh, that's a 9.
You float down there too now.
Drown, that's what's gonna happen.
Look, if they start seeing red balloons, I'm out.
Car got an 8.
Oh dear.
You got
Well,
red balloons?
3 hours later, we're all still waiting.
If you're waiting up there for 3 hours, I'm concerned.
Listen, that dirt is wild, man. It's very distracting.
Dirt.
You both are now paralyzed.
Fuck.
As the hold person captures both of you, and then you start to see some of the other ones start to shift. Their eyes don't light up like those three, but they start to shift out of their chains. So, I'm going to allow you guys 2 more saves.
Okay.
After that, the zombies will have broken their chains.
That's fair. Okay. Please, for the love of God.
Hopefully,
That's a 12 for the first one.
just fails.
Oh no! Second one, please. Ah, fuck it. I'm using my dice to reroll that. Fuck
People
that.
buy drink.
No. Fuck you. That's a 21.
Car rolled a 3 and a 7, unless Car's gonna re-roll it. But
I reroll my shit. That's not fucking happening. Do they look like normal zombies?
2 rerolls.
Do they look like normal zombies beside Brian? I just had a
The
brain
rest of
death.
them, yes. Those
Okay.
3 do not.
I would like all of them.
Damn, Car just cannot get out
Yeah,
of
I know.
person.
I would like. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck. That's what happens when we try to friend fucking eels. Can I get an action before initiative goes?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians and stand right next to. Well, float right next to Car.
Okay.
Oh wait, I misread which wild magic surge I did.
What did you? What? What now?
Hey Brian,
Yes.
Oh no!
remember what we talked about if Therius shrunk out of existence?
Did you shrink again?
Fucking shrunk out of existence.
Okay.
Oh no!
What?
Well,
Because, Therius is 3 inches tall and he just shrunk 5 inches.
Oh no!
you are now an atom.
I haven't.
So we're
That's
gonna
a
jump to that here in a minute.
Rest in peace, Therius.
This is where 3 people die, silently.
Okay.
Get your backups ready.
Good thing I already have mine ready.
So,
Oh, shame.
Yeah,
Spirit Guardians.
I do.
And you watch as the chains slowly start to fall off these zombies, and they quickly move through the water, not like you'd expect them to.
Can I see Cars Familia above us at all?
Give me a perception check.
Please tell me I can. 27. 25. Sorry, I can't read.
Yes, you can see.
I motion for it to go get people.
Car, I now need a perception check for your familiar.
Oh, please, Birdie, please. Also, Brian,
Wouldn't we be able to see the Spirit Guardians, though?
they are a lime green.
How deep down are they?
Would the water start glowing? Can I do
Everyone
a
make
perception
perception
check for
check.
seeing the water start to glow?
Even at,
Guardians.
disadvantage?
So, first,
Oh, shit.
Arcana from Drake.
Arcana, sure. That's a 5.
Car got a natural fucking 20 on his goddamn familiar.
Your
Yeah, the
familiar
familiar
definitely sees shit. You're
Cool.
definitely
A bird
sees
knows
shit.
to fucking go get help now. I got a 5 on my Arcana check. I don't know what the
So
for.
your glow is not bright enough, but the birdie does see things.
Thank you, Birdie. Birdie, go get help,
Alright,
Birdie.
You guys watch as Car's three-eyed raven flies up to you all and immediately starts trying to get your attention. But before they come in,
As soon as those fuckers enter a 15-foot radius around me and Car, they gotta make wisdom saves, and they need to make them now.
But first, I need initiative. Everyone can roll, but the first round, no one else gets to join.
Yeah.
I got a 14. That's okay.
Thank you, Cyrus, so much for
Cyrus,
that.
bastard. That's a good one.
So here's a question:
Here's my answer.
do I have to roll initiative?
No.
Nope. I think I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're gone.
I
started
haven't
black hole.
figured it out yet. I'm kind of realizing I have multiple things. This was not something I'd planned for, obviously.
Well, you should always plan for shrinkage. What are you talking about?
So one sec.
Is that insta-kill Therius? Is Therius just fucking dead?
Just when you put a bag of holding into a bag of holding. Just like something like that, I feel like.
He's teleported into the quantum zone like Ant-Man.
Alright, so,
He's a large,
back
right,
to 20.
Therius?
28.
Jesus.
21.
He can't do shit though, cause she can't swim.
Why though?
20 to 15.
Can you still fly today, Korean?
19.
I have one more, yeah.
19 per K?
Surprisingly, got 16 plus
Yeah,
3.
Holy
Jay's
shit, this is
ready.
the first time ever
Shit.
you're not last in the
Why is there role reversal going on? What the fuck is happening with this session already?
Don't worry.
Wait.
Car has a 19 as well.
Yeah.
Who the hell didn't play?
Who's got the higher dex? I want to say.
We have the same deck, so it's rollies.
Rollies!
I got an 8 on mine, so we'll see what happens.
Car gets a 4. Yeah, that's a good point. At least you can't drown, Car. Speaking of drowning, how high is the water from me? Like the surface?
You're about 60 feet down.
I'm gonna drown.
Reem, you and him had matching initiative, so you have to do rollies to see who goes first.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking drown.
Well, that's
Hope your con mod is high.
14 to 10.
Plus 2. 11. No, I am a 14. Wait, hold on.
Okay, so Car goes first.
What am I? I am 14. Yes.
What's your dex?
It's a number. It's a plus 3.
Cool.
Well, no rollies.
Which worries me.
9
Just
to 9 to 5.
no kid, not too far.
Living.
Tony's going through some trauma right now. He got a 6.
That dirt man, it's wild.
Yeah, they're really fucking me up.
Nobody I'm forgetting, right?
Not that I can think of.
Tony, stop huffing the dirt and get over here.
Yeah, Tony, I'm dying. Help.
I get playing with dirt.
So,
Bitch.
obviously,
Making a mud castle.
everyone else doesn't get to go yet. Car, give me your wisdom save.
Oh my god, Car, make your wisdom save.
Oh dear.
Big money, big money.
Big money, no whammies.
Mm.
15 passes.
Oh, thanks.
No, that was for something
No,
else.
that was for rollies.
Oh nope, there it goes.
Ouch.
He got a 6.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Trick,
That's my issue.
Yeah.
Guess they'll die.
your turn.
Oh shit. Oh, I went before. Fuck yeah. Okay. I need something that's not concentration. Something that's not concentration. I don't have. Would I know if Dispel Magic would get rid of Hold Person, or do I have to... I can't counterspell it because it's been casted, but can I Dispel Magic it because it's an effect that's going on right now?
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Would Shriek know that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 9. I guess I don't, so that's fun.
Dang.
Oh,
What
fuck.
the fuck is happening? This
I
water,
don't
man.
know.
Between the water and the dirt, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, watch, I'm gonna roll great.
Yeah,
TPK incoming because of bad rollies.
honestly.
Did I say TPK?
I have Spirit Guardians up.
Did I say Mordor?
Can't you move it for your?
It's centered on me. Like, I
Yeah.
have to move for it to move. Yeah, and I'm staying around Kara because he's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the plants around me? What do they look like? Are there any plants around?
There are very few, but they are. So a lot of them are seaweed. Some of them you do not recognize. Is how I'm going to say this.
Is there any normal seaweed? Is there anything I recognize?
Yes,
like
there's
normal
like
seaweed?
regular seaweed and stuff, but there's some
Cool.
that you don't recognize.
I'm gonna cast Plant Growth, because that's not concentration. In a way where the 150-foot radius is like just capping to like 5 feet in front of me in car,
Okay.
and it's going to be a rush of seaweed that. What's the radius? It's at 100. What? How many 100 feet? 150 feet?
Yeah.
So they would you want me to make another Arcana check to see if the seaweed pops out of the water?
Depends how, because it depends on how high you want to put it.
How high are you right now?
The base is the ocean floor is about another 20 feet below you, meaning it's going 80 feet up
Okay, so then
to reach the surface.
how high are the zombies?
They are about 60 feet along with you. The chains
60
are
feet
for
below
about
or 60
20 feet? Yeah, you're 60
Okay.
feet below the surface.
Then they will go. No, then I want to go 80 feet. That's insane. I'd probably go 60 feet up. No, actually, I put them. The spell radius would be 15 feet in front of me, which would be the end of the radius, and the seaweed will be 60 feet up.
All right.
They have half movement in that because
Got
it
it.
counts as difficult terrain. And anything else? Anything else? No, actually, they have to spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot.
Okay.
It's like it's a weird, different thing for some fucking reason.
Gross.
Is that your turn?
I can't have a bonus action. No, actually, I don't know. I can't do that. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is now the zombie caster's turn.
There's nothing Sadie. There's seaweed in the way. They don't have
That's not
that.
the problem, my dear friend.
I'm terrified.
What's your AC?
It didn't get picked up, babe.
What's your AC?
That's the question you want to hear.
My AC is a 17.
Cards is 16.
You feel a rush of water come past you. And as you look back, you see one of the cut off tentacles just swing at you, but fully meant for you.
Yes!
You see a sickly green magic, which actually I would like both of you to give me an Arcana check.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba. An 11. I can't roll high today. One perception check to get the bird, to see the bird, and that's the highest I can roll.
Yeah, give me an
Card
Arcana
got
check, Reem.
Got 24.
The magic aura very much feels similar to yours, is how I'm going to put it. Car.
Your brother.
You can't. No, I already told Karina, no, I would not do that. That's boring. That's too easy a
It's so
swing.
long.
Too easy a swing. Too easy. Y'all think I'm George Lucas? No.
Damn.
How dare
So-
No kissing cousins in this flick.
you. No, ew.
I sure fucking hope
We
not.
make better choices here.
Good.
But
No, we don't.
so they miss
Good.
after
Big-
possessing the octopi tentacles. Now the other zombies. They're not even going to try to go through it. They're just going to rip apart your seaweed slowly.
I mean, it works. It gives me time to get fucking car unparalyzed.
How thick is it?
It's probably really fucking thick because it takes 4 feet to move every 1 foot.
Yeah,
It says thick and overgrown.
well,
So
like by thick. What's the width? Let me rephrase that. Width of it.
of the entire circle.
Well, from like where them getting from where they are to where you are,
How far away were they originally?
about 40 feet.
Then it would be 25 feet because the other spirit guardians.
All right, so they rip through 5 feet of vines.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
Essentially, you have 4 turns until the rest of them catch up. It's not my secret.
It'll be
It's
fine.
mine.
So
Seaweed bows to me.
back to the top of the initiative. T. This is when
Yeah.
you guys get the notification from Birdie Boy.
Fuck. They're in trouble, ain't they?
He kind of like nods at you.
I can't swim.
They make a joke that you can see panic bubbles, but I don't know if you can see the panic bubbles.
That's a wonderful question. Only till the end of my turn. Is there like a close like shoreline to where they would be?
This is a sheer cliff. Ooh!
You could jump on my flying carpet with me, but you'd
Sorry,
have to
I
hold
was
your
trying
action
not
for
to.
my turn.
Yeah.
Get off Pokemon!
I just pulled it open.
Ooh,
Leave me
piece of candy.
alone. Oh. Trouble! Trouble! Trouble downstairs!
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop on the magic carpet and
You can ready an action if you'd like.
I guess I'll hold the action for a dagger. I don't know.
I would allow you to fly the magic carpet because it's not something that's attuned to me. Like you could take control and just fly at 60 feet toward the water.
I
And
don't
then
have
I won't move it on my turn.
I don't have good things to fight whatever's down there. I'll just hop on with you.
Okay.
I'm at a loss here.
Alright. So, that's T's turn. Sarah, you're up.
Hey, everybody who wants to go down and help them, they're in danger. If you can't swim, jump on the flying carpet.
Jump on the flying carpet regardless, unless you can fly.
Yeah. And then I'll hold the 60 feet of movement for the flying carpet if you allow me
Oh, wow.
for if everybody gets on.
Yeah.
And then I'll just,
Go ahead.
I guess I'll just hold that as my action. There's nothing else I can really do.
Yeah, so come Tony's turn, it'll move if Tony
Okay.
gets on it. Car. Freak was not able to undo it. Give me a wisdom save.
On car.
Treat don't know magic that well.
19.
Oh, thank
There
God.
we go. So you are
Jesus.
finally no longer paralyzed. It was only a DC 14. Y'all could not beat that. That's the
It's
sad
lame
thing.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is fucking me over.
Not like they can put the dice away.
Oh fuck.
Hmm.
Do something. What? You saying oh fuck for?
Work stuff.
Oh.
Oh boy.
My boss had to come in when he did not work today to help close. Because college fucking suck. That's why I just got notified.
Thanks.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
Okay, success.
Your turn.
Car.
No, well, Car, at the end of his turn got the, save.
Yeah, his whole turn was
Oh.
the
Yeah, it's at the end of the turn. It's save.
I forget about that.
Okay?
So is the cliff a full drop, or is there like a little?
It is a sheer
Outcropping.
drop.
Okay, I jump off.
Okay.
you bastard.
You are plummeting. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
How about we just say I bamf out my wings and make it easy?
Yep. That works too.
Oh, I keep forgetting you have those.
I don't.
So
you
it's only the second
float-
time I've used it now.
You float down. It's 60 feet of flight speed, right?
Nope, 30. It's equal to my walking.
Are you dashing?
Yeah. I mean, I have nothing else to do, so I'm just going full.
So you're about 20 feet from, or no, because it's 100 feet. Foot drop.
We just watch him dive off of this cliff.
Yup.
Yeah,
So
fine.
you're 40 feet above the water.
Okay.
He's stealing my gimmick.
Treek.
Off the cliffside. Yeah, oh shit. I keep forgetting I go before the zombies. What is there I can do? Oh, now that I see the car is fucking alive. Can I see the zombies at all?
No. You have thick ass seaweed. No.
I know. I just,
I'm one with the seaweed.
Are there any animals around?
Other than the eels that were by earlier, animals seem to avoid this area.
How far away are those eels?
About 40 feet.
How long does this thing last? I need to check something before I do something. Oh, it's been more than a minute. Shit.
How long does your spirit guardians last?
Spirit Guardians last 10 minutes, so I'm fine.
I was gonna say, because at this point they might not even be useful because of your plant growth.
Now, I know my Spirit Guardians will last. This plan growth, which is to make sure fucking car gets unparalyzed before they get here.
Actually, I actually do, because I did forget. I need you to roll damage for Spirit Guardians quick for me, if you don't mind.
That's a lot of damage.
Panic? Okay.
It treads through the seaweed.
18.
18? Cool.
Yeah. If you're trying to hurt Car doesn't get hurt by this.
No, I know he doesn't. Not at all what I'm going for. Don't worry about it.
Just making sure. It only affects creatures that see me as an enemy, and I see them as an enemy.
18, you said?
18 radiance, yes.
Alright.
There's zombies under us, aren't there? Oh no.
That's cool.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Treek?
There's not much I can do. Most of my spells are concentration. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I still took some damage and I want to be at full health for this shit. 6, not too bad. And that will be my turn, as I have no bonus actions still.
Cool. Do. Nope. God damn it. Stupid computer, do what I want you to do. Cool. First, you both get smacked by the tentacles.
Did they take damage from
They
the
did.
spirit guard? Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
You take 2
chunky.
points of bludgeoning damage.
2?
And then I need strength saving throws from both of you.
Spirit Guardians is down.
Off 2 damage?
If I take a hit, I rolled a 9. I have to
You
roll
got
above a 10.
Yeah, he got below 10, so
Yikes.
Rough.
Concentration spells.
need Warcaster.
I do.
So what's that strength save?
11.
And that's the highest out of the two. Played it at that.
Wait, oh no, Car!
Car got a 6.
Car, you are grabbed by one of the tentacles and pulled away
Fuck.
as it drags you 10 feet
Shit.
down. They don't deal a lot of damage, but that's not the threat.
Can I get an opportunity attack on the tentacle as it's taking him away?
It's a weapon attack, so I'll allow it.
Okay. Does a 15 hit the tentacle?
It does.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning.
Cool. It's not doing well, but it's still functional.
Oh, I weakened it a little bit, Car. I'm not a melee character. No, don't burble. That's
Why? He can breathe.
That's right. Oh, I'm the one who can't burble.
That's not the problem.
Oh shit.
So, 1 second. Let me do my little rolly over here.
Rollies.
Cool. They get through 6 feet of seaweed this time. As a couple more join them. Tony.
Tony, get on the carpet, Tony.
Get it? Okay. Coming out of trauma, I guess. I guess I'll jump on the carpet.
We're just vibing the carpet and Kate jumps off to. He's like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
Why did he? What happened? What?
As soon as Tony's on the carpet, I fly 60 feet down using the carpet as my reaction.
Is that on my turn? Out of curiosity.
Yeah,
it's still on your turn. It's just I held an action for when you got on.
Okay. You know what?
Which puts us 40 feet above the water.
Correct.
Fuck it. I'm gonna bonus action drink a potion.
Okay.
And I rolled poopy. I heal something. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Depending on the potion.
Okay, it's basic.
Think so.
One. Okay.
And yeah.
And then I'm gonna jump.
Alright.
Jumping right in.
Come on.
It's only 40 feet.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, no.
it's valid than jumping 100 feet.
I was
Yeah,
gonna.
What? What's wrong? It's fine.
The water
can't
live
fly.
with
yeah.
Funny, I was told to.
You dive in. Actually, more importantly, I need a D20 roll from you, V.
No.
You'll be fine.
That's 7. I don't know what that's for, so.
You land right above the seaweed.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's not.
So
That sucks.
if I jumped in as my
If you
action, how
rolled
much?
a 3 or lower, I would have had him on the side of the zombies.
Is that like my whole turn? I don't know how much I spent to jump there.
It would have
It
been
would have
all
still
your
just
movement.
been movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Then can I action dash to get lower down and see what's around me? Just look around in general.
As soon as you put your head down, you can look and see the seaweed about 20 feet below you.
Okay, then I will start swimming to that with my action.
All right. So you're using your action to dash.
Yes.
As you do, you see zombies ripping into the seaweed, and then they just look at you. There's about 40 of them.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Mmm.
Yeah, that's all I got. So.
And as you look into the distance, you see more coming.
Okay.
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 Back to the top of the order, T.
Holding my action to get closer.
All right. Sarah, I'm assuming moving the rest of the 35 feet.
Yeah, I'll move 35 feet down so I'm just above the surface of the water. Can I see anything through the water, or is it all just dark?
It is very dark. You would have to stick your head in.
That's not gonna happen. That's something that I'm just not going to do.
That is bad.
What a time to not have the light spell.
What a time to not have a spell.
Well, I could just start blind firing Eldritch Blast into the water, but
Okay, boy,
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Carpet bomb.
no, I don't have anything that can produce light so I can see what's going on down there. So I'm going to hold Eldritch Blast in case anything dangerous pops up out of the water.
Okay.
Because casting message would use my action and I'm not going to waste it.
That's valid, honestly. Car, you're finally functional and you're being dragged down by this tentacle. Alive is a very interesting concept here, Car.
All I know is pain.
All I know is pain. What was this? Teen Titans Go?
Sorry, I just died. What did you say?
God, what was that stupid bot?
Speedbot.
Painbot. That's right. From Teen Titans Go.
Literally.
15 to hit. Hits. Roll damage.
Kill the card. Don't let the tentacle eat you.
People buy cars. Oof.
What we got? 22 necrotic. You watch as the tentacle falls apart.
Thanks.
What? Sorry. Brain got distracted by notification. A heal has absorbed fragments of its necrotic energy. Respect. Is that your turn, Car? Or is there something else you wanted to do? So you're moving up to regroup with Tariq. Got it. Alright. Kay. It is your turn with Tariq on deck.
I'm gonna use Expeditious Retreat, so I get 60 between movement and bonus action, so I can at least have my action.
Valid.
So I get into the water.
Yup.
Do I need to roll where I see where I land?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, 4.
You land on top of the vines right by where Tony did.
Okay. How close am I to one of the zombies?
You're about 50 feet at the surface.
Okay. Yeah, just whatever movement I can, just basically continuing down
So
as
you
far
got
as I can
40
without.
feet, but you have 60 total, right?
Yep, so I have an extra 20.
Yep. So you're about 30 feet from them.
Okay, for now I'll just firebolt.
Alright. Roll.
Let's go with this one. It's an 18 plus numbers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did you
Roll
do?
damage.
16 total.
Cool.
Did you just firebolt water?
Yes.
It's magic, don't worry about it.
You fire into a zombie. It chars for a moment, and you see it just kind of looks at you.
And I exist there.
Bubbles.
The bubbles, yeah.
Is that your turn, Kay?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Drake.
So Ka's back with me now. He's not being consumed by a tentacle anymore.
Nope, he's not being dragged down.
Okay, good. Can I see any of my friends?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
All I can see the glowing fucking wings.
Is that my action?
No. Free action.
Okay, cool. That's an 11.
You do not. You hear the break in the water, but that's it.
Even the bright fucking wings you don't see through the goddamn seaweed.
I was gonna say, yeah, you literally put a giant wall of seaweed that they both landed on top of.
Well, listen, I needed the. It saved our asses. I don't want to hear it.
Protection is good, Tariq. It's healthy. You should use protection.
Shut the fuck up.
If you did not expect that fucking joke from me, you're wrong.
Anyways,
So,
Continue.
also, seaweed wraps are delicious. So,
That too.
I'm gonna look at Kai, and I'm gonna say they're probably coming after you, and I'm gonna bitch slap him with protection from good and evil.
Okay.
Focus undead,
All right.
and I'm gonna start swimming up because I'm gonna start drowning in a minute.
Dude, no, this one gets played. This one gets played.
Nah, shit, you think?
Rem said, nah, shit, you think.
Then bitch slapped, and then I run.
It is now the spellcaster's turn. Let me double check. No, go to the thing I want you to do.
or you just don't need to.
Or
Why?
you like leave me alone.
Because it's targeting you.
Is it?
You're the one they can see.
Try me, bitch.
Well, you
Blinded
and
by the light.
what's his name?
What's the other letter?
Do you mean the?
Do. I need con saves from both of you.
Saves. That's
that
an
moment
18
when
total.
your party starts feeling like alphabet soup.
Said 18.
Yeah. And honestly, I was the same exact fucking thing. I'm just like, where's T in all of this? Then we can get the entire thing going.
He is above water because she can't swim.
Tony.
I need a con save from you, my
Cyrus!
Sorry. Oh,
Cyrus.
I rolled a nat 20. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, okay, cool. As are you.
Cyrus.
neither of you succumb to the blindness.
That would have been fine.
They tried to blind you like a bitch.
Yeah, I would never do that. No. No, we're MIB. Wait, shit. Fuck, that might be the new name for the group. Fuck.
Your name for the group is fuck?
No, MIB.
That's an interesting name, you big rat.
I mean,
Won't be the
yeah.
first time. Alright, so now time for the all-important... Actually, I need to make a roll real quick. An additional roll.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm sure
So-
everyone's seen me just rolling.
No, I've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I magic surge my way into this. I can magic surge my way out.
That's what I was assuming you were doing, yeah.
Magic.
Okay.
By the way, how flammable are atoms?
Yes.
Extremely.
What kind of atom?
Violent.
Bomb is all I'm gonna say.
Paris is just gonna come back and have created a
Because
universe.
Or if I touch anything that's not being worn and is flammable, it catches fire.
Oh.
So Therius is
no.
now a nuclear explosion waiting to happen on top of that cliff.
How did I sack that? Oh
Um,
god. Oh god.
That's...
the zombies kind of go from looking at you two back to the wall and immediately start ripping apart.
they're so good.
An additional 8 feet. So they are now through 21 feet.
Oh no.
Here's zombies.
They're 19 feet through. You can hear them getting closer. Creek and Carr. Kay and Tony, you see them ripping through this seaweed real fast.
Just ignoring you fuckers.
Speaking of, Tony.
Tony.
with
So I don't
the
have-
deck.
I forgot about this. I don't have dark vision, so I can see all this, right?
No,
Okay, so I don't see any of this. Okay.
you see nothing.
Hey, Tony, get back on the carpet, Tony. What you
I'm-
doing?
So all I know is that their friendship is below, so I'm gonna keep swimming below.
Going
Actually,
straight down.
wait, did I saw the streak of fire go past me, right?
Yes, from K.
I'm gonna try to.
Who also doesn't have dark vision, I just want to point out.
Oh fuck!
Dragmar.
Why are you fuckers down here?
I'm gonna try to slash my scimitar against myself and light it up with fire. See if
That
that'll
works.
work. Magic
Fire, bad.
In theory, I'm taking damage for it, and that's fine.
Give me
Can I do it?
Arcana check.
Yeah, I could do that.
Disadvantage
No, I
because water's
can't do
drowning.
that.
Oh no.
Oh.
It just no. It's just no.
Cool. You attempt to light your sword, and it immediately goes out in the water.
All right. Wait, I lose the sword?
No.
Or
You lose the fire.
no,
Your sword just fucking melts.
to the waves.
Just treat it like a lighter and just keep doing it over and over again. Stab yourself continuously.
All right. Well, that didn't work, and that's a bonus action. So I'm just gonna swim down, see if I can find him. Eventually,
alright.
I'll run in.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
I got 4 minutes of holding my breath. I could do this. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Disadvantage 24.
Damn.
What
You
the
literally
fuck?
almost run into a zombie. You can see about 10 feet in front of your face. God damn it, I wanted that Ninkata. You can see about 10 feet in front of your face, and you damn near run into a zombie. It does not even pay you any attention.
Can I
God,
fucking hit him?
they're pissed at us. They're
Right.
angry.
Am I at disadvantage because I'm underwater?
Yes.
That's a nat 1.
You stab yourself again.
That's also a nat 1. Wow. Okay.
No.
So both attacks are nat 1.
Okay. You cut into the seaweed, losing an additional 3 feet.
Oh, Cyrus.
Are you cutting my seaweed?
Well, that's my turn. Hi, guys.
Tony's not a landscaper confirmed.
I've rolled 5 magic surges, and I've rolled the same thing twice already.
Statistics.
So
What
what
a
happens
mess.
if you get smaller?
Then Darius is gone.
Darius is permagon at that point.
Oh, jeez.
Brian and I have already talked about this.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This
Okay.
is the kind of legit worry we've actually discussed because of the whole
Well, magic
growth.
surge.
We're
Uh,
down here.
You know, the first time they grew, we learned it could be a problem.
Yeah. T with Sarah on deck. You watch the two dumbasses dive in.
That's fine.
I didn't think it'd be that dark.
Do we have any bombs?
Creepy. Do you have any bolts?
Just bloop.
Go find Darius.
Good luck, guys.
Where's Darius when you need him? Oh, he's gone.
You just saw him blip out of existence. If anyone,
I
was
did-
No,
looking
you were
at him.
50 feet out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we would not have seen it.
Yeah, we just thought we don't know. You just fucking died. Blipped out of
You
existence.
just
Like
randomly
that.
disappeared.
Also,
Probably
I
just dimension door or something.
feet in
Oh.
some random direction. I don't know.
Motherfucker.
Oh my
You're really.
god.
I just remembered we have something that could possibly help.
I have the lantern.
Oh, you have the lantern, thank God.
I have the lantern of revealing, which it's a 30-foot radius of light, and it reveals invisible things.
If
I
it
could-
could... Yeah. Do we want to dunk it in?
It's a hooded lantern, and it's magical.
Just puts
I
on the
can't-
end of the rope and just sends it down.
I can't swim. I'm literally no help in this fight.
It's like a shark cam.
Okay,
Oh, God.
so I guess that means it's my turn.
I will hold the lantern down if y'all want me to, but I can't swim.
I'm gonna take out the lantern of revealing, and I'm gonna fill it with oil, and light it,
Yup.
Stop
and
swimming.
then I'm going to. Can I? This is a lot of me interacting with items. I'm going to tie it off to a rope and lower it down, so it's just above the water.
Okay.
If we still can't see anything with it glowing above the water, like it should be providing quite a bit of light.
It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot radius of light, and it's a dim light for an additional 30 feet. So it's 60 feet total of light.
So you guys are just able to see dangling it right over. You can very clearly see the top of the seaweed. And then you can just, because of the dim light, you can just barely see.
Brian,
Yes.
how long have we been underwater?
In this form,
Yes, Treek, yes.
because you transformed back after talking to the eel, right?
Yeah, and then I water walked over here.
And then you dove back under.
Yeah.
Probably about
And-
5 minutes.
I'm drowning!
Well, you see the lantern light above you now, so
Yep. So
Yes, but I don't have a swimming speed.
yikes.
So I'm drowning. I should have actually been drowning 2 rounds ago.
do you start flailing?
Hold on, holding my breath.
This is all
actually,
fine.
this is the last round. I'm conscious. I'm unconscious right now.
Brian, can I get away with some shenanigans?
I'm unconscious.
Depending on what they are, I'll allow them. We'll see.
Can I see him using the lantern light?
You can just barely see him, yes.
Can I abuse a little bit of T's actions because they haven't been doing anything?
I'll allow it.
Can't do shit.
Okay, I hand the rope holding the lantern off to T,
10-4.
and then I jump in the water. How far from the surface is he?
50 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet.
Actually, no. What's 40 minus 15?
25.
25 feet from the surface, because I did say I was moving up.
Okay.
You're 25.
No, I
If
had
you're
yeah.
25 feet from the surface, I can make it to you, and then I will use my spell slot. I will use Dimensional Door.
Okay.
I'll teleport the distance back up onto the flying carpet with him with me.
All right.
Oh, shit.
And
I would have conscious.
you then
Okay. Wait.
appear back. Just Tree. You lost consciousness, right?
I know, I'm rolling. Give me a second.
Hold on. That's my
No, that's
action,
it.
my movement, and my free action. I still have a bonus action. If we're being flexible here,
It's too late. I have to roll this.
for
Because
healing word.
You've already died.
He did not lose HP.
He went unconscious because he was freaking drowning.
Drowning.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's suffocated.
Yep.
I can't healing word him suffocating.
You can
Suffocation.
Hold
Still
on.
breathing.
1, 2,
But that would
3,
stabilize
4,
him,
5,
yeah.
6, 7, 6. I need a d6.
Oh man, healing 10 hit points.
Poor fucking Rob over here.
No, I love it.
Rob is discovering the law of Quantumania right now.
The Adventures of
I'm
Therius.
trying to magic surge my way out of being tiny.
And I'm sorry, but
And if he magic surges the wrong way, he is forever gone.
He either creates a universe in the process or he destroys this one.
I will say right now, that happens, that fucks with so much I have planned. I want y'all to know this. Y'all do not
Hey,
understand.
Brian.
Yes.
I lose the ability to speak Celestial.
Okay, I need context.
Remember, every time I go unconscious, my curse activates.
That's
And I
right.
roll off the table. I rolled a 6, so I can't speak Celestial anymore. It's the curse. Rips my dragon scales appear around my neck.
Cool.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
Fun.
So,
Are you back conscious or not?
I don't know.
I mean, nobody can do anything to make them conscious right now. So no. They're
No,
still
I'm
unconscious.
not. So I'm gonna be making death saves next turn.
I know what I'm doing next turn.
Car, it is your turn with K on deck.
That's a good joke.
That is a good joke.
I use my bonus action to try to feed Treek a chocolate carpet. Come on.
Works.
Come on.
Hey, if they're unconscious, they can't accept tea. Do not make them have tea.
Oh god.
God.
I know what that fucking video is. I remember that fucking shit from high school.
That I like to watch that video too many damn times.
Ugh.
The amount of freaking HR training
Gives
the
me trauma.
military used that for.
Oh, I know what that's from though.
Yup. Now you get it.
I watched that last week. Yeah.
Why?
Don't question me. Anyway.
Are you heading up to the carpet? Because the other two idiots are on the other side of the vines.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, we can't see them, so we don't know.
Well, I mean, you can hear them very clearly now. There's only 3 feet of seaweed left between them and you.
saw my hand poking through the fucking vine.
Yeah, just suddenly a blade just goes through.
All right.
To the
so
vines.
You go through the vines. It costs 12 feet of movement. Yes. For every 3 feet, it's one.
For every
or
4 feet. it's
For
one.
every 1 foot. So 12 feet of movement used to get through, and you're right in front of a bunch of zombies.
We're also underwater, so doesn't that even slow it down further?
No, because he has.
He has his he's an aquatic form.
Mm.
It's
Right.
uncomfortable, so let's say 15. Valid. Fuck. The fact that it's awkward number, I do agree. Thank you. It's gross. So you have 15 feet left.
Ooh.
Ow.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Zoom tight.
Ow. Alright, so, because you swam through, you got in front of zombies, you cast Summon Undead. They are going to get attacks of opportunity as you go to head up out of their attack range.
You just instantly lose concentration.
I mean,
Okay.
what?
Yes.
I got one natural 20.
No, you don't.
Nopers.
I'm assuming that's a bad thing.
I'm saving mine.
Attack, so yes.
I'm saving mine in case I get a nat 1 on a death save. So...
Something doing
Okay.
Nope.
I re-rolled it. 2 attacks still hit.
No, they have disadvantage.
Oh.
Wait, no, do they? I didn't take damage, so yeah. Oh, wait. How does that work?
You could.
I
Sorry.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Sam, so I need context.
It doesn't say I lose concentration when I go unconscious.
Does.
I'm looking
For
at
what?
That's how concentration works.
That is how concentration works.
No. Okay.
You lose consciousness, you lose concentration.
No.
Every spell says that.
Even when I die, I'm focusing on this shit.
Even when I'm dead,
They do have
I'm
a
still
swim
there.
speed. That's the problem. They have a swim speed. Spoiler alert. So Roach decided to put a bunch of tritons down here to protect his body.
Yeah, it's fine.
What a
Yeah,
little
sounds
bitch.
So anybody want a Baneri?
No.
No.
Right, so the 2 that hit you deal 16 points of damage in total.
Sad.
1 rolled max, 2 rolled real shit.
I keep rolling. I keep losing concentration as soon as I cast a spell.
But otherwise, you get up 15 feet, so that puts you 10 feet from the surface. But you see Car and K as you head up.
You mean
Not-
T? I mean
V
V
and
and
K.
K.
God, the alphabets.
One of them wasn't even the alphabet.
You're not wrong.
Well, I'd assume Car would be right next to V when he comes through.
What is my
His V went
con
down.
say that? How long can you breathe?
Indefinitely in optimal conditions.
So I believe it's what is it for concentration?
For concentration or for breathing?
For concentration for spell.
It's either half the damage or D10.
So
Yeah,
Red
DC
time.
10 or whichever is higher.
it'll be 10 because you took 18 points of damage, which would make it 9. So 10
There we go.
for the con save.
At least somebody's intelligent enough to know what I'm talking about. My breath is fine. I know your breath is fine.
But technically it's
That's why I was so
3
confused.
because there were multiple hits or something.
2 hits.
Yeah,
Two.
2. So
2 contracts.
2 con checks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see your rolls. Normally I see your rolls. There's 110. Meets it beats. Roll your second
Good.
one.
Come on, car.
Yes, nice. You mean
Hell
two attacks
yeah.
for you,
At least one of us can maintain concentration.
right? But you are able to summon your ghoulies. Do they act immediately? Remind me. Spoiler alert, I'm not a caster, main. Because you.
Really?
That's rude.
Big surprise. Shock and awe.
Spoilers.
Right after.
Right after.
Right after you? Okay, cool. So, then, what are... You get, what, 1 or 2? With upcasting it. Is it still 1? It's 1, right? Yeah. Upcasting it just increases the spell, or some of the other things. Okay, so, your thing... 1B 70 has multi-attack. Okay, yep. So he gets 2 attacks, okay. So go ahead and roll the attacks against 2 of the zombies. Well, you can do 1, and then if it kills, we can move on to the next one. First one was 24 to hit. Roll damage. Boom. No, D&D Beyond, work with me today, please.
Never.
Does anyone else hear that?
8 damage.
The humming noise.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I don't know who it's even coming from. Oh, it's you.
It's coming from...
Me?
Yeah, it's coming from you.
What the fuck?
One of the zombies dies.
Oh, it stopped. What the fuck was that?
That was weird as hell.
I'm scared.
No, it's still happening.
Well, I don't hear it anymore.
There it is.
I don't hear it, so.
So go ahead and roll the next attack.
I don't hear it either.
Neither do I.
I mean,
It
Sam's
was
muted.
it was just that sort of on and off microphone hum.
It was almost like a fan, even.
Mm.
Hits.
Well, I have noise suppression on.
I do not. G Fuel. Not sponsored. Please sponsor me. I drink enough of it. Another 15, another one dies. Is that your turn, Car? Well, your ghost turn. Your turn already went. So I'm going to add the ghost to the initiative order. Otherwise, I will forget about it.
Spooky ghost.
Okay.
So, what side did the lantern land down on? Like, from the seaweed?
Above, like, the middle portion of the seaweed right now.
Okay. Can I see anything with the aid of that?
Yes, you can just barely see the zombies, and you see Car coming up towards you guys now.
Okay, I'll just firebolt some of the zombies.
B. Alright, roll to hit. See, I would have had you roll at disadvantage to hit them before, had I realized you didn't have dark vision.
Yeah. Because these special Dragonborn variants are weird. To hit, that is 21 total.
Hits, roll damage.
8 damage that time around.
8 damage. The one you hit before, you finally kill. As you,
Well, it's just dead again. That's all it is.
I mean, yeah, he splatters. Let me rephrase that. He goes plooey. Makes it a little harder to reanimate.
Reduced to ash.
Oh, so what happened to Car's dad?
Damn.
Too soon. Too soon.
The joke.
Wow.
Too soon, Brian. Come on.
It was a slow swing.
God.
Brian,
Hold on.
holy
Yo,
shit.
Hold on.
Didn't mean not to swing at that.
Hold on.
Too soon,
That-
Brian. Come on.
Said
The man's an
person-
orphan now.
Said the person who controlled the murderer.
That's your fault.
I will.
This is the one who
deny
committed the murder.
I will deny none of what has been said. Continue on. Is that your turn, Kay?
How far away from V am I?
V's about another 20 feet from you.
Okay, I'll stay where I am then.
All right.
As long as I'm within decent range, I'm fine.
All right, Tariq.
Death save.
Yep.
How many people
Natural
in
20!
this session?
Cool.
Hey.
You are immediately conscious.
Jesus, hello.
Just sits up instantly.
You're on.
Oh, what the water? Huh?
You cough up water and stuff. It's gross water, by the way. Now that
I figured.
come up from the deep, it's pretty close to black.
Fucking.
Welcome back.
Hi. I assume you already know
You're
about.
cleaning this carpet that you just vommed on, by the way.
I'm sorry, I almost drowned. Anyway, I assume you already know about the horde of undead that are under us right now.
Yeah, we're definitely being a helpful addition to the party by holding a lantern.
That's right. People can't see out in the dark, can they?
But you're staying here.
I'm legally blind.
Wait, I can go down. I can go back down now. I'm awake.
You're not fully. No.
Fine. Let's see what I can do for.
Here. What do you
Cast
think
support
No.
was happening?
Cast
He is
support
not a
spells from
mom
here. You'll
friend.
be fine.
I guess that's my turn because
I was gonna say yeah, because technically you make the death save at the beginning of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So now it's the zombie casters. Okay.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Shut up.
Okay. I rolled 9. Wow,
9.
messages, and I've gotten the same result twice, 2 times.
Did you?
Oh no.
There's 50 options on this table.
Just remember, it's a one shot if you hit it twice.
I know what that's from.
I know.
I don't.
Don't worry about it.
Give me a
So
Wait, what's 39 on the wild magic table?
Okay.
39 on the wild magic table is you regain 2d10 hit points.
Car, I believe you did get above K. No, you couldn't. You were 5 feet below K. K. Car and V.
Yeah.
You watch as from below 2 tentacles grab hold of you. I need strength saves strength saving throws from both of you.
Strength saving throw, you say?
The
Strength
first
saving
two.
throw. Brian,
Yes.
that would be a -1.
Oh no!
Was that another natural one?
This D20 has rolled 3 1s in a row.
Oh.
Oh, I
It's
didn't even
just-
get a natural 20 because y'all said no to my fucking natural 20.
Nope.
That's 3 natural ones, though, this session so far. Carl, what was yours?
Oh, fuck.
15.
15.
15.
15.
Jump back in.
That's with the -2.
Why are all the negative strength players down in the
Honestly.
water?
So I'm gonna let you know the tentacles have a +3.
Oh.
The first one against Car rolled a 5.
Ooh.
Mhm.
The one against V rolled a 15.
There's no shot I was beating that.
You are dragged down 10 feet immediately.
Like,
You all watch as suddenly V has his leg grabbed and yanked just into the dim light.
Shit.
That's weird. Why is he swimming down further? Doesn't make any sense.
It's
It's a treasure.
God damn
Now
it.
the other zombies' turns. And they are immediately going back after Car.
Oh no.
The good news is I can see where the zombies are, so I can actually do something on my turn that will be contributory.
Okay. 4 of them hit. One with a natural 20.
Oh, people buy
No, it's
car.
not.
Are you going to use another one to deny my natural 20?
Yes.
He's just grave domain cleric all of a sudden.
No, I can't play on again. Brian won't let me.
No! That one does not hit. So damn it. I'm only going to deny my natural 20.
Fucking
Because I can't do
Nice.
shit.
Okay. You take 1, 2, 3. I said 3 hit, right?
He said he's gonna shield one.
Oh, he's going to shield 1? That does stop 1 from hitting you. So 1 does not hit you anymore, so you take 14 points of damage now. So I will need 2 con saves. That would have been a lot of damage to Car. Had
That's a
not
lot of
only that
damage.
Nat 20 hadn't been denied, but that shield.
oof.
Yeah. Once again, there's like 10 of them trying to hit him right now.
Yeah, only
know.
10.
Only.
Only 10 against the wizard, it's fine.
It's almost like he's the target or something.
Nah,
No,
definitely
no,
not.
no, never.
Just a coincidence.
Fuck. Shit.
Ghost is gone. Yikes. How you feeling, Car? I know you healed yourself a little bit, so not horrible.
On a scale from 1 to 45.
58 technically is Car's HP.
Kinda sore.
Kind of sore. I mean, hey, you didn't get dragged back down. Let's be real.
This time.
Listen.
Speaking of, hey, Tony, your turn.
Yeah, so when you say I got dragged down like 10 feet, am I like in the dirt dragged down, or like...
No, like, it is pulling you straight down deeper into the ocean.
Okay. Okay,
People buy
So
Tony.
now you're about 30 feet below the surface.
I have 2 ideas. I'm like, okay.
I don't like that.
So Tony, being a little skeptical of his wolf form after attacking his friends, is not going to try wolf form quite yet. I'm gonna wiggle my hand into my pocket, and I'm gonna tap my my warding stone of the Black Crypt and activate it.
To whom the what? Oh yeah!
I'm gonna turn all the undead within 15 feet of me. They have to make wisdom saving throws.
Fuck.
That's really good.
People buy zombies.
I can't see shit. I'm getting dragged.
What's
This is
the
my
DC?
The DC is 14.
They all fail.
Yes!
Alien
Alright.
turn undead?
The tentacle immediately lets you go.
Oh my. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to work.
Fuck. I
Fuck
Does it
that.
drag you down further?
Okay. Can I look around at all? Okay, can I see? Does it look like the zombies are trying to guard anything? Like, does it look like there's like a pile of them?
Give me an
somewhere?
insight check.
Maybe I'll not roll a natural one. I'll use my reaction. I'll bump that to a 15.
They are crowding Car.
Okay.
All their attention seems directly on Car.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use my movement, and I don't have a bonus to use right now, so I'm just gonna use my movement and start getting the fuck out. Try to swim up.
Yep, you start to swim up. The zombies continue to run away from you. Back to the top of the order. T with Sarah on deck. You guys see Tony get dragged down and then start coming immediately back up. Fucking save, brah.
Right?
Just a bra moment.
I was gonna do that, but then I realized I already used my channel divinity today.
Somewhere down there.
You don't have any ranged options, do you?
I have a dart
And her breath weapon.
and my breath weapon.
I think there would be a disadvantage to his
Neither.
range going into the water.
Neither of those sounds like a good idea to use right now.
No. I mean, I can switch it to cold, but...
Still the range.
Yeah.
Because they are not that long. I think it's like 20 at most or something for the breath
It's a
weapon.
20-foot cone, 30-foot
Yeah.
line.
And they're no longer 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold the lantern, twiddling my thumbs.
Just fishing.
I'm fishing.
Fishing for some idiots.
Yeah.
I do what I say.
Sarah with Car on deck.
You know what can blast through water?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, and I can see zombies.
Oh, they started
Can
fish
see
blasting.
zombies as they're starting to run away. Go ahead and roll to hit.
21 and a 15 for the two beams.
Both hits.
So that is 12 damage in total.
Alright, so are they hitting two separate ones or the same one?
I'd be targeting just one of them with both
He
beams.
explodes.
A poof.
So boom.
Fishing.
Yeah, it's dynamite fishing though.
I don't
Or
have
grenade
dynamite.
fishing.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action, because it's a 60-foot sphere. I'm going to use Mantle of Inspiration. Everybody that's in the water, you can use your entire movement speed right now as a reaction. And you get 8 temporary hit points.
Alright. So the three of you that are in the water, what are you doing?
I can't use that. I used my reaction for the insight check.
It's not a reaction.
No, I used my dice to bump up the check.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
right,
lost it.
yeah. You get the temporary HP, though.
Yeah, which is nice.
Kay, are you using it?
I'm waiting to see what Car does first.
Okay, that's valid.
Oh,
I
and the
swim away,
four-
flipping them off.
The fourth creature I'm going to target is Trake, because
Temp HP.
I'm already here, though.
you get 8 temp HP in case you get some brilliant idea to jump back into the water.
Me?
But
waiting
believe
for
me,
it.
splash.
Oh,
Anyways, I'm
attention.
gonna say.
Oh, never mind. Car already used his reaction for shield.
Okay, then I'm definitely staying.
But you all get 8 temporary hit points, and that's something.
Yeah.
Alright.
Helps in this scenario.
That ability gives a lot for just a bonus action.
You're not wrong. So that's your turn, Sarah?
Yes, that is
All right.
that is my turn.
Car with K on deck. I gotta remove the ghost.
Swoopy ghost.
Be scary skeletons.
Not that time yet.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's ghost.
It definitely
Spirit-
is.
Spirit
It
of
is
Halloween.
spooky season.
Spirit of Halloween is up. It's
No.
spooky season.
No, he's saying that the ghost wasn't a zombie. No, because V ran them off.
Yeah, you just fucking retreat, you little bitch. Get over here.
It's not a
You
retreat.
do
it's a
understand that he's
tactical
going to
advance
do
in
the
the
opposite
opposite
of what you
direction.
tell him if you call him a bitch, right? You do understand that, right, Sam?
You can't hear me underwater, it's fine.
It's not retreat, it's tactical advance in the opposite direction.
None of the zombies are above you. They are all diving downwards. They're diving down.
Dive.
Car used growl.
It wasn't very
Are
effective.
you? God fucking damn it.
Rawr.
Bah.
Rah, rah,
Roma, Roma, ma.
Gaga, ooh la la. Anyways.
Don't you bad romance.
Anyways.
Finish it. We had to finish it.
Yeah, that song that's just random fucking noises.
Yes. It's great.
You know, it's my daily mood, though.
Alright, you're gonna pound a health potion. You gotta see car surface. Just immediately chug a health potion.
There you are, you fool. I think we're gonna have to regroup and come back, Kai. Maybe get the Adams to help with this. Like normally that works too.
Is that your turn, car? Okay. It is your turn.
I'm gonna pop up quickly, catch my breath, and then go back down. Same distance, because I still have Expeditious up, so.
Yep. So you still have 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Just see glowing light come up, and then go back down. And if any are within range, I'm just gonna fire a bolt.
Yep. They are still within range of spells.
I'm doing it then.
Are you just going down the same distance down the 30 feet?
Yes, literally going up and down the same distance. I'm just catching my breath quickly.
Okay.
Because I am on the cusp, so.
Alright, roll to hit.
17 plus numbers.
Hits, roll damage.
Damage. That is only 7.
Cool. Zombie's very much alive.
That's fine.
Creek.
How long does this last? Is this gone by now?
Rem said also even now they are almost certainly moving his body.
Oh no, that's okay. That's just permanent. Okay, so it's permanent seaweed everywhere. I had to recheck. I think.
Not that there's much left, to be honest.
Yeah, no. Can I see the spellcasters from up here? Because I have dark vision.
Give me a perception check.
Hey,
That is
Brian.
a 23.
Are you sure you have dark vision?
You can
Are you
see
sure you're not blind as a bat like the rest of us so far?
You can see them in the distance, slowly shifting
Brian.
away. Yes, Rob.
Can we just have 4 flumps appear around the flying carpet?
Oh god. Oh no.
None of you know where Therius is, and now you just see 4 flumps appear.
I
What
was
the
wondering who that fucker was. What the fuck?
He just cast invisibility. That's all it is.
Actually, so for those of you that don't know about flumps, I love flumps. They're essentially giant jellyfish. They
Yeah, they are.
attract themselves to positive energy. Are any of you feeling like positive individuals right now?
No.
Only there for a minute. You've been there for 10 rounds.
Sir, you are the only one they show any interest in. The rest of you all exude such a negative energy. They want no part of you.
Tree's trying to stay positive. I don't know if that counts. Ow!
I'd say Kay's more focused than anything right now.
I love flumps. They're adorable. I love flumps so much. They're such good design characters or creatures. I don't care what anyone says.
Hey, do you love flumps?
No.
Quick question. Okay. Thinking sure.
There's
I
nothing
just heard a certain
like-
vibe going.
There's nothing like 4 big, soft flumps just
Stop it.
showing up.
Stop.
Meanwhile, we still can't find the fucker who.
So, Treek, what are you doing?
I can see the fuckers. How far away are they?
About 80 feet.
Delicious.
I mean, out of character comment, no one's tried to contact Therius.
Well,
Nobody
because
has
Tree's
time.
busy.
A lot of shit happening.
Drake is trying not to die. How close together are they?
About 20 feet apart from each other.
Well, that's fucking sucks. Well, one of them's getting a moonbeam then.
Okay. Dex save,
Um,
correct?
It's a con save.
Moonbeam.
I guess as the
I think it's just gonna instigate it.
As the flumps appear, I'd just be standing there going, "Oh, I was wondering where Therius was."
Well, that's a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, natural 1.
We're not re-rolling that one for you.
14 radiant damage. And they're not shape changers. Oh fuck yeah! And can I? Oh, after I cast a spell. Fuck you, game. Anyway.
Kay,
You.
I need an Arcana check from you.
Arcana check. Do I have an advantage because Hunter's Bane?
Remind me what 100.
Eight. Fey Fiend Undead.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Advantage. 22.
Treek essentially, I won't say stopped, tampered with a teleportation spell by killing off one of them.
Excuse me?
Fucking what?
How? Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm confused.
No further context on that?
Nope.
Okay. Something about a teleportation spell. Got
You
it.
can't see it, you just feel magic dissipate.
Okay, makes sense.
If you could see, it'd be a different animal. They're outside
Now, where's the fun in that?
lantern radius.
Where's the fun in that? I'd rather be blind as a bitch.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh.
I'm legally blind.
Is that your turn, Treek?
Can't use my bonus action to move it yet, so yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
Frig.
Let's see. So. Anyone with magical abilities,
Mm-hmm.
give me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Fuck. Oh, because I already have grades on those anyway.
Including me as well.
Am I including this?
Do you have magical
Well,
abilities?
I have blood. I never know if blood counts.
I also just want to make sure since we're underwater.
No.
Hence
Okay.
why I don't tend to roll, because I'm like, yes, I'm technically magical, but I don't know shit.
I like,
Okay.
I
Do
know
I get
basics.
Hunter's Bane with this at all?
Yes.
Okay, and that's just a straight roll of 21 total.
Okay.
I got a 12.
I'll roll magic. Wild
I'm being
magic.
distracted by the flumps.
Treek.
Oh no, what'd I do? What?
I don't know. What did you roll?
Oh, 5. Sorry, you made it sound like I fucked up or something.
I
5. Holy
mean,
shit.
you might have done. We don't fucking
5?
know.
Yeah.
Wiz. Or Ken. Let me rephrase this. You feel you have 1 round before they teleport something further away.
Do I get a sense of direction at all? I assume not. Just more of like a feeling.
Yes.
There's a disturbance in the force.
You feel the arcane coming from where you know the casters were at. You cannot see them, but you're getting a feeling from where it's going. You have no idea where it's coming from, not where it's going.
Okay. Fucking audacity. Okay.
I know this fucker's not gonna relay that
Now it's the rest
information.
of the zombies' turn.
Yes, bitch.
He never relayed this information, so what's fuck?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No natural 20s on that one.
Thanks, fuck.
But that is 2 hits on K.
Audacity.
That's 12 points damage on K.
In total?
Yep.
Okay.
No natural 20s on that, but 3 hits on V.
Reactions, yeah. Okay.
Still have my expeditious retreat up, so I'm vibing.
B, you take 30 points of damage.
Oh,
Big 3-0.
3-0.
I'm vibing.
Oh no.
I'm vibing. Okay.
Speaking of, Tony with T on deck.
Okay. So Tony has a dumb idea.
What you fucking do?
Do you
Tony
have
can't
a
sense
dumb
any
idea?
magic,
No.
but he knows that they said the body is down here, and I just want to look. I want to swim around, and I want to look for a body that's not running away from me, a body that looks more important, anything that looks
wait,
out of.
actually, how long does Turn on Dead last?
It's until the end of my next turn.
So no, neither you take damage
uh,
because they're still running away from you.
Okay. It ends this turn.
Yup.
Okay.
also, how much air do you have left?
I can
Just
breathe
wanna
for
point
4
that out.
minutes. Unless
Okay.
some air got knocked out of me, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I just want to look around. I'll swim around, do whatever I need to do. I want to look for anything that looks out of the ordinary that is not just a zombie running away.
All right. So I need you to give me. I want to roll this.
Okay.
You know where they came from. How much movement do you have?
How much move? I have 40 normally, and I can
So,
dash. So
Squad rub.
everyone on the carpet and the flumps,
You bastard, what did you just do?
you're all invisible.
Oh, that's not as bad as
Oh
I thought.
no.
V.
No, we're not. We're in the light of the revealing lantern.
Oh, yeah. They can't
So
be
we just
invisible.
don't notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
There's just a
happens.
shimmery blue aura around all of you. You know what the fuck it is?
Tony, as you start to head deeper towards where you saw all the zombies come from, you see the 2 casters that are left, and a tome at the center of them.
like a book, a tome.
Yup.
How far are they from me?
They are 10 feet, but that is with your bonus or with your dash, just so you know.
That's with my
To reach
dash.
them.
Okay. don't think I have anything as a bonus action. I mean, I got nothing else. I guess I'll bonus action. I'll activate my tattoo and give myself 15 feet of reach in case they try to do some shit.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, you still have your action because it's bonus action to dash for you.
No, it's not. I'm not that high level. That's a second level road
Yep.
thing.
Shit. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's my action dash.
Okay.
You still have 2 actions though?
I think so. Unless I'm missing something I have, but I have 40 feet swim, or 40 feet walk, so...
We have 1 action, and then it's just 2 attacks per action.
Yeah.
So,
But he can't attack right now.
Yeah, I don't have a bonus action attack, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
T with Sarah on deck. You guys see suddenly V swims out of view.
Do we see the general direction?
Yes.
Dumb shit.
I would like to take a hold of the carpet and follow him.
Alright, use the 60 feet of carpet's movement. You guys are now
You're
20
bringing us into the water.
No, above water.
Oh, okay.
dive.
I'm not that dumb.
You are now 20 feet from the spellcasters, and you can now see them. In the
Oh,
dim
that's
light.
good.
Perfect.
You can also see the tome.
That's so odd.
So, how far away are the casters now?
They are 70 feet.
Ryan, do I go
20
before
feet
them?
Across, 50 feet down. What's up, Sam?
Do I go before those fucks?
yes.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
know.
Then
Tony's at the very bottom of everything.
I think I'll be fine then. Okay.
So the 20-foot cone wouldn't be able to hit them, right?
No, because they're 50 feet down plus 20 feet across.
I'm not too worried at the moment then. If I go before them.
Is that your turn, T?
I don't wait.
Fortunately, she doesn't know the dire strait of the situation. So yes, that is her turn.
Sarah with Car on deck.
I will point out the tome though and the casters to Sarah.
I'm not sure this is the correct play for this, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm going to bonus action hex one of them.
Alright.
And then I'm going to Relithum Psychic Lance that one that I hexed.
Alright. What's the save?
15 intelligence.
And I'm assuming you're hexing intelligence.
Yes.
So disadvantage, correct?
No, it's ability checks, not saving throws.
Okay. They fail. Because they have a +4 to their intelligence. And they got rolled a 5.
Nice.
Hell
Well, that means they take 1d6 necrotic damage for the hex,
Alright.
which is a 6. And then they take 8d6 psychic damage because of the golden mask being in the fierce mode. So, 15 so far, plus one more. That's 19 total psychic damage to the one that I hexed.
Okay, so 19 psychic. How much necrotic?
No, sorry, it's 13 psychic and 6 necrotic.
Okay. Okay. He is still up.
He may be up.
Brian,
Yes.
can I ask, did it look like he was resisting, like resistant to damage at all?
give me an insight check at disadvantage.
That's yeah. I have
So
a
just
thing
a
for
product
that.
for everything so far.
Oh, nope, absolutely not.
Got it.
Rolling twos.
Got it. All right.
Well, he is incapacitated anyway, so.
Car and K.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, so because he failed the save, he is incapacitated for a turn.
Yeah.
So, Car, it is your turn. K on deck.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was the one trying to teleport shit away, no sir.
Could be both.
It could be both.
They are 50 feet deep, and because of where you surface, they are 60 feet from you. Or 80 feet from you. Or no, because you were 10 feet ahead of the carpet, so 70 feet across, 50 feet down. So 130 feet total. But I would subtract some of that because you're going horizontally. Or diagonally. That. A direction. Not
Math
even
is hard.
Burr anymore. Not even Burr. Go full dum dum.
It's 300 feet vertically.
So, somebody do Pythagorean theorem. Figure out how far it would be.
Oh, fuck
Give
no.
me numbers.
Plus B squared equals C squared.
Fuck that
50,
shit. No.
70.
50, 70.
And you're trying to find diagonal.
It's more than you think. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so 70 times 70
25.
is 49,000. 25.
It's like
times
83 feet
Okay.
ish. I
It's
think.
about 80 feet.
Double check my math on that.
Make it easy.
Did the math for me. I'm glad. I don't want to do math.
Good news, my spells have 90 and 120 feet range.
Well, you're not even that far. It's just car. Because you guys were on the carpet and that moved. 86-ish. So yeah, we'll call it 80. Make it easy.
Aw, damn. I wish he actually said the how deep are they question out loud. There's a really good joke for that.
No idea what you're talking about. We're not making that joke. Not today. Not today, Satan.
Oh, guess I'll
Every
go
day,
home then.
Satan.
You are not Satan. How dare you?
I just work for the guy.
Wait.
Anyways,
If you are Satan, if you are Lucifer, that technically makes me God as your
I
dad.
just help him out. No, I just help out the guy. I owe him money.
Technically, thanks God.
I'm so glad Sam realized what I was saying there.
God damn it.
In this campaign, maybe.
Anyways.
So, Car, what are you doing? I was supposed to say, Sean, my handsome friend. Okay. So, how much movement you got? 40 feet? 30 feet? Can't remember because brain go burr. 30 feet? 30. So, you use 30 feet and Mind Spike is what? 60 feet?
Like that.
I think so.
Mind Spike, 60 feet. Okay.
It's a range.
Alright, wisdom save. That is a natural 1.
Oh!
Fuck yes.
Y'all take away my nat 20s. I get 2 natural 1s.
Fuck your natural 20s.
Fuck your national 20s.
Roll damage. What level are you casting Mind Spike at?
Fuck you, zombie cultist.
Isn't
Yeah,
mine
like-
like a cantrip?
Mind Spike is not. It's a level spell.
I'm thinking of Mind Sliver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
There are so many spells that have mind in the name.
Yeah.
Mind Lash, Mind Spike, Mind Sliver, Mind Lance.
17 damage. It's alive. But you do always know where it is now. Which I know is the more important thing for the spell right now. In case they do get away. K with Treek on deck.
Oh, I am before the fuck yeah!
Oh my lord. First things first. Question.
Answer.
So, with my wings, they're spectral, so they're not real.
Correct.
Does that help with swimming that I don't need to worry about the
Drag.
having? Like, having the movement speed?
Yeah, I will allow it not to have your drag. I thought you were going to
Okay.
ask for it to propel you. I'm like, fuck no.
No, I'm just seeing if it negates that effect.
So I am speed.
So, I still have 60 feet and I'm watching where Tony's been going.
Yep.
How far can I get with that 60 feet?
So, because you went back down 30 feet.
Yeah, I
They
went
are
up, came back down, because I had the
20
same...
feet down and 60 feet or 70 feet from you. So about 50 feet from you.
Okay. So I can get to the tome?
Yes.
Question mark? Okay, I'm gonna go for the tome.
Okay.
I'm just gonna swim by and snatch that shit up. And just continue the rest of my movement that I
If
have.
you grab it, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh dear. I had a feeling.
I want to be possessed.
DC 18.
DC 18. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go that high. Let me bring out another set of dice.
This one is very
Yeah.
important. So
It is
I know.
that's why I let
Bring out the
him
gavel.
know it.
Everyone get your fucking rerolls ready.
I just thought there
Right.
What roll am I doing again?
It's a wisdom
Wisdom
save.
save?
Wisdom.
DC of 18.
DC 18.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Did you get an 18?
a 16 on the die plus 3.
Yeah!
Fuck yes.
No rerolls necessary.
Oh my god.
is. Fucking go.
Holy shit.
I only use the spell dice occasionally.
The
One time.
stress.
You successfully grab the tome. That is.
Go for that plus 3.
You have 10 feet of movement left.
Yeah, I just keep going past. Also, I just want to point out the only reason I have a plus 3 is because of the increase that we got from one of the boons.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just want to point that out.
Uh,
But yeah, I just keep using an extra 10 feet just to keep going past. I'm just full on speed.
It was your action to grab the tome, by the way.
Yes, I figured as much.
Cool. Treek, it is your turn.
Bonus action, move the moonbeam over to the one still functional, and it needs to make a con save.
Alright.
So yeah, you guys see a
Shouldn't
bright
you-
glowing light that shines 30 feet now.
Wait, how wide is the moonbeam?
Because I get that
I
bonus
think it's
action.
only 5 feet, so it's just a cube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to move it. It's a 5-foot cylinder, so I have to directly put it on something.
Yeah.
It fails.
Delicious.
That's a lot
It
of
is
damage.
guaranteed to kill.
Yeah, this is radiant damage, so...
It
Yeah,
dealt,
fuck it is.
it had. Well, how much? Actually, it is not guaranteed. How many?
11.
11 minimum.
11 radiant. Well, no, that's what I rolled.
Oh,
It could
okay.
be 2 minimum, but I rolled 11.
No, well, it has 30 HP in total. It was dealt 17. So if you did less than 13, it lit.
But it's
Oh, well,
radiant.
it lives.
But it's radiant, so it doubled.
Oh, sweet! Never mind. And then the other
Basically,
one.
if you dealt 6 or less, it wouldn't have killed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to second level guiding bolt the other one because that wasn't a spell. I was just moving it.
Roll the hit.
Please. That is a. I should have rolled with my spell modifier. I don't know why I did. That's a 19 hit.
Hit
I have a
for
plus
damage.
7. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh,
You did a custom roll, that's why.
probably 18 radiant on that one.
And he disintegrates as well. You all watch as the zombies that were slowly swimming behind you guys fall apart.
I have one magic thing left I can do, and it's a 3rd level spell slot. I am completely out. Jesus Christ.
So we are
Honestly,
officially
kinda
out of
same.
initiative.
Whoa.
Okay, we should probably find the body now.
Yep.
I'll take the lantern back so I can
Anyone cast?
put it back away.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Do
Actually,
y'all
how long is it?
surface to talk?
Wait, no, I concentrate. Yeah, you don't surface the top. Sorry.
All right. So, what? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you guys have the floor. Let me know when you guys need things from me. Is how I'm gonna roll this right now.
Fuck. So, how the fuck do we find an undead body that's already turning into a lich?
I don't know.
Those things awoken when I tried to detect magic it. Oh shit, the chains! Those chains were magical. I don't know what they do, but they were magical.
Ryan, I'm gonna do something stupid. Probably.
God.
Okay.
No, it's fine. So I'm gonna tuck the tome into my bag of holding, so that's stowed away. And I only have 30 seconds left on my wings, so I'm just gonna glide around a little bit and scout. And I'm gonna use light so I at least can see shit.
Okay. You just
You know,
see
that's not
more
it.
bodies.
Nothing
That's
else
not
that stands out at all.
Nothing else that stands out.
Not as
Okay.
bad as I thought that was gonna be.
I just wanted to utilize, because it only lasts a minute, the wings, and I've already gone through 5 rounds, so
That's fair, yeah.
I just wanted to burn it up and see if I could find anything. But yeah, that's what I do.
Sean, check your DMs.
I can only do one more magical thing today.
Sean, you recognize, or Car, you recognize the tome as Kay goes to put it away.
Mine now, don't touch it.
It's mine now, bitch. Back off. Unless it's your pick. It's mine.
My knowledge.
Yummy, yummy.
Well, we should probably see what the tome says. Maybe that has a hint.
Maybe no one knows about the tome too much, because I just kind of snatch by and stuff shit.
Oh, we all
We saw the tome.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just magically disappeared.
Kai,
God.
Kai. Okay. Okay, bring it out. Don't be a little shit.
I'm still underwater.
You surfaced. We all surfaced.
No, I kept going.
I just want it
Okay, so
noted.
Car's also going down
It-
towards the ritual area.
If Carr's going down, Tony's gonna follow him, Mr. President style, and like just be his bodyguard.
And Kay, you're also going down, right?
Yeah, I stayed underwater and just used the rest of my wings just to scout out the area and see if there was anything of note.
Alright.
So I was underwater the entire time.
So, I need Arcana checks from all 3 of you.
Okay. At advantage?
Would you like
Yeah,
to walk on the
basically.
water?
Ooh, not horrible for us.
Gee, would you like to be able to walk on the water and look down?
20 total.
I don't know what good that's gonna do, but sure.
No, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh no.
So I have.
What was that? Oh no.
Fuck it. I'm gonna bump my 18 to a 20 with my dice,
Oh.
Twinsies.
just to be safe.
So, what's your Arcana check, Car?
Process of rolling. think D&D Beyond's being in like that finicky stand-up point. There we go. So 14.
14. All right. So, K and V. The glyphs below are warding, conjuration, and necromancy. But there's also illusionary magic here on some of the glyphs.
You know, I just realized something, T. Where's Therius? He's usually making snarky comments about being bored. Where is he?
I look in my hood.
There's no
I-
Darius.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a bright light shining.
Really?
I see a bright light, but I don't see him.
Do the glyphs match the ones that I've seen previously from the last encounter that we had?
Some of them
Roach?
do.
Okay. So I'm just making sure that it matches and it's not something different.
Shit.
Car, when these are pointed out to you, some of the runes very specifically, how do I word this?
With words.
Match
With English.
specifically how you tend to carve runes.
Ouch.
Oh.
It matches your handwriting is essentially what I'm saying.
Yokes.
It's you from the future.
Now it's just him being an asshole.
Just all an elaborate ruse.
My glow. I'm gonna glow for another 5 minutes.
Numbered. Oh gosh.
First there was light, and then there was a universe. The story of Therius.
You know, I can roll everything on this table like 3 times except for grow or shrink.
Yeah.
I wonder why that would be.
And
But
casting fireball on myself.
Oh, God.
Am I gonna take damage from that?
Everyone's gonna take damage from that because I'm gonna guess it's gonna hit the atoms and blow them up.
Oh, no!
blow up the entire universe.
Let's not make a nuclear explosion, please.
What are you talking
No,
about? That's gonna be
just-
the new Big Bang.
Hydrogen bomb.
This campaign is over.
Yeah, new campaign.
Listen, it's just canonical to go into the other campaign, the Spelljammer campaign.
That's how we get
His
there.
name.
That's how we get there, the Big Bang.
What one might call uncomfortable. Wait. What's up, Car? I know Karina hates when I do this voice because she tell my evil plotting.
Yes.
Just down there with Card, trying to protect him.
Then there's just K with the zoomies.
That'd be atomic fireball. Fuck you. I thought we were. Oh my god. But yeah, you see these glyphs. A lot of the spells seem carved in similar ways when you do. Car is how I'm gonna put this. How
Now
you
there's a
react to that
unicorn.
information is up to you.
There's a what?
A unicorn.
It's gonna drown.
Yeah. Well, first
No.
it's gonna tear my cape and probably give me some scratches.
No, I'm not in your hood.
Oh.
Remember, I flew out and then I teleported.
Becomes a zombie unicorn.
It would take him centuries to get to you guys at his current size.
That's right, yeah.
I teleported.
How far?
60 feet.
Okay. Give me an
There is
insight
just
check.
Doing
All three of
every
you can.
biomagic surgery he can.
Ooh,
He's gonna be exhausted at some point.
what is
He's gonna be dead.
6? 24.
Oh, perfect. I finally rolled it.
Which
9.
one?
Okay. We're about to find out.
Alright, Therius is gone.
No!
Okay.
Literally.
Out of existence.
Can we do?
I rolled the... Wait, I can use my boon to reroll.
Yeah, let's
Can
just
you-
say please do.
Can you boon reroll that?
I'll allow it. He has his 2 boons.
My
Oh,
second boon.
No.
Alright, Darius is gone.
No, fucking, who has boots? We're not letting Darius
me.
die. I'll use my last one, Darius. Fucking roll that shit again.
50-50 chance to get an even.
Come on.
And there's another odd.
God, I don't have any boots.
Roll it again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not letting him die. Just fucking boofing.
He's rolled every odd number except for one.
There we go. Holy
Thank
shit.
Fuck.
And I still have one more boon today.
Darius comes back into existence.
Oh, thanks.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
So no one will ever know what that man saw.
Yeah, you guys literally watch him poof into existence.
No, they watch me grow into existence.
Well, yeah.
That would have been such a sad way to die.
Hey,
No
Vsauce,
one
Darius
knows
here.
even.
I know.
I know,
Um,
everyone just sees, like, if... I don't even think
I
I'm
grab
really on you
Therius
guys,
and
so-
shove him into his hood.
There you are.
I'm tall now.
Wait, what? How tall are you?
You're still small enough for me to grab you.
I am 3 times larger than I was before.
Jesus.
Good, then there's wiggle room.
Like 2 soda cans stacked on top of each other. It's fine. You're like the size of a large
3
Barbie.
soda cans.
Okay, Therius.
So, one sec.
I kind of shrunk myself and just kind of kept blasting wild magic.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
So
I
things
shrunk the
happened out
Therius.
here, that was me.
A little bit.
Kay and Tony, what were your insight checks?
24. Got an 18 plus 6.
Big poo poo stinky 9.
Kay, these runes, you can tell, they have worn down very much so, but they were specifically taken from elsewhere and placed into this. They were not carved directly into this stone here.
Okay.
But where it's worn down enough where you can barely tell that.
But it's been there a while.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Let me rephrase this.
Been a while.
Give me a history check. Just Kay.
A history check with
Okay.
advantage?
I'll allow it.
Question mark? Okay. How does math work for that? It's like 25 total or something.
Cool. Hey, Car, this is a personal question, and it might give a little bit of spoilers.
Yeah, 25.
Spoilers.
How old are you?
Spoilers.
Ancient beings.
Insight?
47.
A little younger than I am.
27?
Nice.
They've
It's
been
off by
down
20.
here for about 20 years.
You made him when you were 7.
Made something when he was 7. But yeah, that's the information you have, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to investigate. On further perception checks, you don't see anywhere else this could be hidden. Other than the bodies just floating throughout. But they give no further indication of any kind of thing as you kind of destroy them all. It takes you guys about 3 hours to destroy everybody. But you don't feel like you've gotten any closer to destroying the roach.
Fuck. What was he even guarding down there?
Tome.
A tome?
There was a tome.
The tome. What Kay picked up.
Where is he? You know what? I'm using my last. Oh, wait, no, I don't have it prepared because I was prepared for combat. No, I was gonna waste a spell slot cast sending at K saying, "Get the fuck over here."
I cast message. Kay, can you come over here?
Damn it! It's so sad. It's so funny.
I'll start to swim up. Wingless.
Very sad.
So what I
Very sad.
missed?
Yes.
Attacked by an underwater zombie swarm, basically.
I missed an underwater zombie. Aw, man.
Yeah.
So K, well, K, Car, and V, you've destroyed pretty much everybody below.
Mhm.
You surface with the tome.
So apparently you picked up some kind of tome, okay?
I'll, while swimming, reach into my bag of holding and take it out. It starts to float up a little bit.
Can I use Mage Hand to grab the tome and bring it up to the carpet?
I don't be totally sure.
In just a
No,
moment.
wait, we can't. Hold on. Everyone, I'm gonna cast water walking on everybody so we can just sit on the water surface.
I like to imagine
Oh,
the book just starts to fly, and then Case suddenly starts flying with it. It's like, oh.
Car,
Nothing.
as soon as you get a closer look at the book, this is your childhood journal.
Ouch.
Wait, are there stories about cute boys in here?
You remember very clearly a lot of the
I
teachings
hold that
from
tree.
your mother are in here
What?
from your young childhood,
You
and a lot
Sorry,
of the
shut up.
stories from small adventures you had on the island. So let me start. Well, I'm gonna let Sean reply to this quick before we go on, because I do.
Valid.
As you do, your book-eating book cowers in fear
Oh, for the love of
next to
Oh,
your journal.
so they turned it into a grimoire.
Turned it into something.
Is it bound in human flesh?
It is not.
Does anyone have? Okay, you have identify, right?
Yes, always.
Doesn't that let you check what magical effects are affecting the book?
It'll take me a bit of time, but yes.
Well,
Does anybody
Yeah.
open the book?
nope. Treek sees anyone try to do that, would fucking bitch slapped. No.
So you're casting identify. Well, that
Yeah,
goes
ritual
off.
casting, so.
Episode will take a minute.
Yep.
Works
Because I only have one spell slot left and don't know what the fuck is happening for the rest of the day.
Sam?
Wow. While the casting identify, Tony will go through and explain exactly everything we saw with the runes on the bottom of the ocean to the people who could not go down.
You saw. Oh shit. I can cast a
Yeah.
spell magic, but it can only be on.
I
Can
mean,
you
I
ident-
don't,
What
can
you
we
guys
just
saw
like?
was more interesting than what I saw.
Where were you?
Apparently he struck down to non-existence for a bit.
Do I need to worry about the wisdom saving throw again? Because I have to touch it with identify? Okay.
I mean, if you look, Darius is like 3 times taller, so
How tall is that exactly now?
10
10
inches.
inches.
Ah,
So Darius is 100% going to try to surge again and shrink 7 inches.
please don't. Just
I'm
stop.
just gonna get
He's
taller.
tired right now.
Now that
He's
you want
tired
to,
right
you're
now,
just-
so he ain't doing shit.
Good.
So, as your ritual casting identify, is anyone else doing anything with the book?
No.
Lightning
We don't-
touches throughout the entire thing, so
So we can't really do anything with it while he's
and
touching
it takes 11 minutes.
Okay.
I am leaving it the fuck alone, is what I'm doing with the book.
So, how many runes were down there then? V?
You guys counted about 40 different runes.
done. Like a metric fuck done. I don't really
That's
fuck
that's
with it, but-
overkill.
I don't have enough to spell magic for that shit.
Yeah, I can runes just be like? Can I like cut a rune in half? Is that like something?
I would not do that. If they're
No.
avoiding, they will explode or activate the magical effect inside.
Okay, noted. I don't really know. I deal with the magical living things in blood, not really the fucking carved shit. So
Okay. So,
Is there a way to blow it up?
Are casting non-detection on it.
I
Well,
mean,
once detect magic's done.
it depends what kind of spells are in those glyphs. Unless it's like what those zombies did of Hold Person or something. It might not explode.
Well, isn't there a couple of demolition experts back at the house?
We could get
There-
Adams out here.
Why don't you cast your talk to people over long distances and be like, hey, bring all the dynamite.
I didn't prepare that today. Because I knew we were fighting a giant worm today. So I didn't prepare that.
Who's
Wait, what
prepared
are we
to fuck
blowing
shit
up?
up? The wall.
I don't know if your
Well,
fireball
it's a
would
floor,
get down there.
technically.
The floor.
Can you have fireball?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by you need to prepare spells?
I get to pick what spells I have for the day.
Oh, I just know all of my spells. It's weird.
Just how it
Well,
is.
You know, it's hard to be the bard.
Just how my magic works.
Fight me for that something rotten joke.
Ignore it. I mean, how big is this? If they're all yours, do you know what's in them?
Car, while this is all going on, I need a history check from you.
I do wonder if the runes are just like animate dead to defend object.
And it technically already did its job.
And they destroyed all the bodies.
Depending on how high you roll, on how much information I give you. Okay.
24.
All of the information.
Wait, if they took 3 hours to burn bodies, then each one of us could take a short rest.
Yes, I'd allow a short rest. One moment.
Taking that.
So.
Oh, I'm taking that for my channel Divinity and Wild Shape back.
Darius
One.
is taking the rest because he just blasted off a shit ton of cantrips.
All of the glyphs you saw down there, you remember putting them in different places. They have since been removed and placed down there. You remember specifically a couple of them. Specifically, one of them you remember as the first time your mother ever taught you to summon a zombie. Has been removed and placed down there. Other than that, the tome itself, as you kind of dig into your thoughts, especially those from your childhood and thinking about those glyphs, you think about writing in the book in those times. And then you think deep down, something you've repressed for a long time. You had a friend from that time. Not anyone can see. His name was Riley. An imaginary friend. Who you told all your secrets to. But Riley also wanted you to do bad things. And then he started going by another name as you got older. And called himself the Roach.
Huh.
You remember writing all this in the journal. He knows the reason he knows you so well. He is your thoughts. Everything you've thought, every twisted inclination you've ever had, he knows. Because he is those. His body is here. The journal is his body. As he was written out by you.
Oh!
Correct?
Yeah. That's some fucked
As
up
I said,
shit.
y'all thought they were brothers. No, why would I do that?
Bro,
Time to
that's
kill Car now.
Bigger twist.
People buy cars.
Much bigger twist.
All I was thinking when you were describing that was, remember the leprechaun Ralph Wiggum had?
No, I have not watched Simpsons in years.
Yes. He tells me to burn things.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're fucking right. I do know that shit. Never mind. But yeah, no. All his power comes from you. until it didn't. Because when you were about 13, you remember no longer needing him. But he didn't go away, and that's why he went by the roach. You couldn't kill him. You didn't know how. But as you finish your identify, the tome has a couple spells in it. Some basic low-level necromancy. Essentially, this was, at one point, not only Carr's journal, it was his first spellbook. Just a lot of it also included stories from the times he was learning these spells from his mother. This was essentially draft 1 of Carr's spellbook. Along with it, with Identify, you do also realize there is some form of conjuration here separate from all of that. That is the information you get from the Identify spell. So what do you guys do with all this information? If Carr tells it. That is up to Carr.
Yeah, who
Fucking
shares?
tell us some of that shit.
As he goes into the deep realization, deep in the recesses of his mind. A lot of repressed memories.
Rem said we need to find a way to trap this object.
Why would we need to trap it?
Which now is when you cast non-detection, correct?
As soon as they were done with Identify, yes, yeah.
Okay. Alright. One second, quick. Need to do a little special roll over here, quick.
I'm fucking
Special one.
not it.
Trick, I'm still on your character sheet.
My
I'd
what?
like to roll a d20.
No! My
So
character
y'all can see
sheet!
it.
No!
Okay.
Get out of my character sheet.
Right down the middle.
You all hear a scream of pain from atop the cliff.
Shit! Fuck!
Look up.
Zan.
The man, what's his name?
Zaldan.
Fuck!
Still
Zaldan.
there?
Zan's up there.
I think Zaldan just got fucking mucked.
No, I think it's gonna be a little bit more worse than that.
Probably.
I'm assuming he finally touched the ground.
Oh shit, that's right. We need to go up there and check.
Not with this thing, we're not.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck, you're right.
So what's the plan here? Are we burning?
Would it be easy to just dispel... Can't I... Ugh, fuck.
Not. Can't you just burn it? It's just a book, right?
Can't I dispel magic it?
What level Dispel Magic do you have?
If I take a little bit of a West, level 4.
Arcana, question mark?
Do you know what? Give me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Dude, I'm not bad at this, for sure. That's a natural 1 and a natural 20, so that's a 4.
Ow.
You have no idea what spell you're even trying to dispel.
Oh, roller coaster.
Unless Khan knows. Shit, I wouldn't know which part of the book. Because there's the spell book, he said.
Would I be able to tell since I just identified it?
Yes.
Oh, that works.
Let me look back real quick.
Or we're out of time.
God, we don't have the time you need.
It is a 6th level summon fiend.
So I could. I just have to get really lucky with the roll. I mean, it's a chance in character. It's a chance. I can maybe do it, but I do take a lot of focus. Good night, Momo.
Alright,
Night.
hopefully everything's alright. Stay safe.
Good night.
Okay, I can maybe do this, but this is gonna be a real
Can't
chance here.
Can't you and Car channel?
Channel?
Like, with Car's guidance, can he channel you to help out?
I don't know.
As you guys are talking,
Bitch died.
you suddenly hear shouting start to come slowly down, and as you look up, you see Zeldan's head falling towards you. Still
We're out of time.
We don't have time.
I have to.
He
I have
hits
to.
the water.
I have to
Looks at
try.
the wall, like,
Help! Fuck.
Right, he's immortal.
That sucks.
I'm gonna.
That's a you
We
problem.
have water walk. I could just walk over. No, I can't.
No,
You have water.
you focus on that. I will grab the head.
Okay, you can walk in the water, so you should be fine.
you
Oh,
both
are you
walk
gonna
and he
be
looks
cast-
at you.
Are you going to be
Thank you.
casting...
You're welcome.
Well, you're the one casting Water Walk on everyone?
That was ritual casted. So.
Okay.
He looks at you and goes, "Well, I assume you guys found it, because he found us."
Yes.
Oh, shit, then I have to do this right now. Fuck.
Yeah, we're.
Okay.
I look over. I'm like, we out of time, folks. Let's make a decision.
Fucking open
Get
the page.
to it, kids. We can
Okay,
blow up.
panic and fucking dispel magic on the conjure feed.
Alright.
Now the DC, since it's 6th level, is 13.
Come on, Tree, you can do this.
Anyone have a reroll?
Oh my god.
Someone have a reroll?
Yeah, every roll.
Okay, thank you.
I'm the only one with fucking boons at this point.
Well, because I didn't want fucking Darius to dot. Natural 20 for a 27.
Shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wiz, I love
Fucking
you. That was
get it.
beautiful.
Okay. So you
More
rolled a
boon
nat
left.
1 and a nat 20 when you rolled at disadvantage. Now you roll a nat 1 and a nat 20 again.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Alright. So,
Oh, that's my spell slot gone there.
as you cast this, the book flies open. It flips through the pages, and as it does, you see all these moments from Car's life flashing before you as it does. And Car, while you remember all these moments very vividly, there's something weird about them. In every scene, there is a young boy behind you. In every scene that was definitely not there. That you can assume is Riley, aka the Roach. And as it hits the final one, where you guys see him tell Riley to leave, the book closes and bursts into flames.
Don't know if that works.
And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No.
No, you fucker, no.
No.
We got 20
Keep
minutes.
going.
Come
Fuck you.
on.
That feels like a good endpoint.
No!
That's a good
I
start.
agree.
That's a good endpoint.
No, it's not.
You can't leave us here for a week. You
No,
can't.
No.
Brian, please, just a little more. Brian!
This feels like a good endpoint. We've gotten some revelations. Big things happened. Just like last week where I killed Car's mom.
Brian, please.
Darius almost died.
Yeah.
Darius almost died.
This is
Freak
baloney.
Ah,
Oh,
Trick almost
shit.
died.
We had to use what? 5 rerolls on Darius to get.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, so you don't fucking die, yeah. Oh, Brian, you bastard.
Holy.
Do not I will allow one final thing. Car,
Oh,
I need
what?
an Arcana check.
Your maniacal cackling distance.
Yeah, it's probably what it's gonna be.
24.
Saying you thought it was that easy.
He is
Fucking
still there,
right.
but he's now vulnerable. You can now kill him.
Oh, great. Final boss fight, and I have no spells left.
Is he up
Yeah.
there? Is he still up on the cliff?
You don't know.
Fuck.
Bruh.
Who has 4 spell slots?
Do not
Oh, yeah,
allow you
Darius!
guys to get up there.
Darius, what if you want him right now?
As you guys get to the top of the cliff, there is no sign of the roach, but you see Zeldan's body pinned to trees throughout, with carvings in each. Do any of you speak Infernal?
Yes.
Those of you that speak Infernal, it's a warning. You come for me, I will finish taking what I started. Zeldan kind of looks at his body like, well, this is awkward. But, I mean, hey, at least he didn't crush the crystal. He must still find some use for me. So far.
The only thing I can think of is using your life force to power these trees.
Actually, my bigger fear is using my life force, draining my life force to kill you. That's another fear, but that's always a fear with necromancers.
Don't make me hold you by the hair.
I assumed you were.
No, I'm just holding him like on each side of his head. Like I'm trying to be decent.
Well, I appreciate that, he says. And he kind of like looks around. If you don't mind unpinning my body, I could probably essentially reassemble, but it's gonna hurt.
Oh, of course.
I'll start going around collecting him.
So
Insert any head pun here.
I know. So
I mean,
Yes.
the Adamses could probably keep her safe.
we should immediately go to the Adams at this point. Since
Rem
now
said we can violence him better, but
um,
first we have to find somewhere to put my mother.
Roachman can now be killed. Well, I assume he can be killed if he's fucking threatening us with this.
I mean, yeah, you killed the body, right?
The book burnt, so I assume so.
A book?
It was a
Actually,
book.
oh, that's weird. I assumed it was an actual body.
That's what.
That's what we all thought.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Oh shit! Oh crap.
And not all stories are cut and dry.
That one was particularly wet.
I would also like a rest because I can't cast spells at the moment.
Wait. I highly doubt he's gonna wait 8 hours for us to rest.
I know.
Are there-
know.
Any tracks, anything I could try to find? He did something to Zeldan. He must have been here. Is there anything I can trace?
Yes. You see trampling. You see blood everywhere. Very clearly Zeldan's. Zeldan, spoiler alert, is not a fighter. He is a healer, first and
Yeah.
foremost. He literally,
Obviously.
when I built him, he has literally one damaging spell.
And that's an AoE, isn't it?
Yup. That's it.
This is
He does not do damage.
this is not going to be a fun fight for me.
That's not a lot of damage.
No. But you see tracks in the blood that lead back towards the hand castle that you saw on your way.
Oh, well, that's not obvious at all.
No, we know where we have to go.
Let's see if the Adamses are willing.
I sure fucking hope so.
Who's gonna get in contact with them?
Can I let go of his head now?
After
Yes.
we rebuild the body, yes.
Yeah, you see the body slowly start to reassemble. And you hit his head back on his body. And it slowly reconstitutes.
Of course.
Oh, where was that training?
He cracks his neck. Oh. It's not as fun as you think it is.
Oh, you think my training was fun?
I meant the reassembling. It's not exactly great.
No, doesn't look it.
Do any of you have a way to contact them? Camilla does not. It's only 120 feet.
I mean, isn't there familiars?
You will
We
have
could.
to fly out there.
I did not prepare the spell needed for that because
You were
You
prepared
know-
to fuck shit up.
I was prepared to fucking defend us from a fucking worm. Yes.
What's the game plan?
We could scream really fucking loud.
There's
Please do.
the most I could do is just
Definitely
send.
as the DM, not Zelda.
The most I can do is just send a familia. But
Actually,
that's not going to help though.
1 second.
Unless, how far away is the town we were from this coastline?
You're probably a good couple thousand feet. It was a couple miles.
Even with me dashing, it would still be a while before I got there. Never mind, got back.
I could turn into the horse.
No.
Oh,
As a horse, I am
This is the big
pretty
final
fast.
battle. They'd probably bring the entire house.
True, and that house is fucking quick.
Zeldan does not have any sending spells either.
I could maybe wild shape into a draft horse and try to fucking zoom over there.
how far can your familiars go?
Mine only lasts an hour, but they could go infinite. I know that.
Can't we just like write a little note and say, "Hey, meet us here"?
They, I believe,
Okay.
both have 40 feet of movement.
It would still take a hot minute.
It would
It'd
take time,
probably
but
be 3 to 4 hours. You are only about an hour away from the roach. So I leave it up to you all. But you guys can discuss that in the interim.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to end tonight. With some real good revelations. Some things I've been plotting in the background for a little bit now.
Mine's spicy.
I thought it was real spicy, especially because, one, I had never planned for the roach to be like any kind of family to car. I didn't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
But
Valid.
I was like, what if it's just a creation of his own mind
Some
and his own
dude.
twisted thoughts that obviously Carr has, especially when he was a kid. And I was like, this could be fun as a villain, especially as like Carr's main villain for his arc, just coming up, having to face off with the darkest version of him, essentially. I was like, oh, this will be fun.
I mean, I do that every day.
There's that.
Love you too, Wiz, and your bullshit. But yeah, this was fun. Next week, we'll obviously be doing this. Tomorrow should be Raft. I should be home on time. Thursday, we'll be doing Digimon. God damn it, I haven't fucking gotten to. Friday, there will not be a stream. It is session 0 for Spelljammer. I'm so excited. And my session 0s, as always, will never be streamed. Comfortability for my players is first and foremost of utmost importance. Saturday is up in the air on stream. I don't know. Karina and I have planned Sunday early, so I don't know. Monday will be Nuzlocke, and then Tuesday will be obviously Aesala. So that's my week. Momo's not here to give the breakdown of his. Any other cool projects from anybody else? No? Cool. Oh, I lied. Reward region stuff is coming next week. I actually have days off, so we are actually doing updates. Game plan start time is end of October, beginning of November. Will be when the tournament starts. So,
Got it.
Everybody be ready for that. Wiz, get your shit in, by the way. Your character description.
Listen.
Cyrus, you too.
I have a thing.
And yell Gabby too for me. Otherwise, thank you all for joining us. And I will see you guys next week. Night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.